Hello and welcome to another Kamen Rider Candy Toy review. Just like the Ghost Change series, this is like the Candy Toy equivalent. And if you haven't done so already, you can check out my tire change one. I did the review on one of those sets, and I did review on pretty much most of the Gaim ones. I only missed out on Zangatsu and the tiny bike piece, I think. Anyway, this is the equivalent, and I usually already built all of these when I film this, but I haven't built this one because I just want to show you how much stuff you get in here. But let's take a look at this. These boxes are so colorful. They're freaking awesome. Even if you don't know what this is, you're walking down the shop and you see this, whoa, what's that? That's really colorful. What the hell is it? And I mean, look at this. I mean, you got the main colors there, but even with ignoring the main colors, they line down there, showing the other colors on the suit. This is pretty amazing. And when you look at these ones, you got red and yellow, and then blue and purple there. So many colors. These boxes look absolutely amazing. All of them have the same side right there. Again, very colorful, showing all the other boxes. Not so colorful on that side, but you know, whatever. And yeah, on the back right there, you got well, inside the box, it shows you the numbers printed there. But yeah, these are really good box designs. And you see these, they also advertise the other figures that you can do. Hey, look. By the way, you can also get this one, and you also get that one, and this one you say, hey, you need the main body for this, so it's pretty freaking awesome. And yeah, it's really good. And as always, if you don't get these from a candy store, then you're not gonna get the little piece of candy inside due to legal reasons. But when you open up one of this, the guy, the ghost one's the same as Spectre. Look at this; it's completely packed. You get a lot of stuff in here. That's pretty amazing. Usually there's quite a lot of space in there, but nope. You pull this whole thing out and there's a lot of stuff there. Oops. And then you open this up and there's like so much stuff in here. Now there is a lot of stuff in there, and it's still the same price as the tire change one and the Gaim ones. 120 for 4 boxes, meaning each box is about $30. If you buy them individually, they're probably around 40. But the thing is, so how are they saving money? Well, the way for them to save money is you do have to assemble the legs and the arms yourself, which for the most part is fine because you do get a lot of stuff here. So yeah, which you'll find out soon. And with the Damashii ones, both the Ghost one and Spectre one, again, minus these 2 stickers, I just slipped them in there from the other 2 boxes because I already opened the Ghost ones. Yeah, pretty full package. You get a lot of stuff here. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to build all of these. Actually, no. You know what? I will build the Spectre one here on its own. If you don't want to watch that, feel free to skip ahead. One thing about these packages is they're really easily, they should be very easy to tear. You know, it's stretching pretty easily. Come on. There we go. Pour all of this stuff out. Come on. A pretty clean line down there. But we can get all this stuff out. Now, Spectre is pretty much identical to Ghost in terms of what you get inside. The only difference is this piece. Ghost does not have this piece. Ghost has another one because Spectre has 2 horns. But you see, there's 4 horns here. So you think, oh wow, that's really cool. They gave you a spare just in case you lose the original ones or whatever. But then later I find out that the Damashii ones, these ones, they do not have any horns. So you're gonna have to use them from this, and there's only enough for 1 of those. So you always have 1 Damashii somewhere without any horns, which is really annoying, but whatever. So I'm just gonna, you know, unclip these. Oh, there we go. And you know, inside here you have a pretty, as always, a metallic printed sticker sheet, which is pretty nice. You got the handle there, leg patterns, arm patterns, jacket, some lines, shin, well, kneecaps, I mean, and chest logo there. And Ghost also has his main figure in this form right there, so you just get the horns and just plug them in right now. I think I plugged the, oh, I plugged the wrong one then. So unlike a lot of these candy toys and model kits, usually they'll have one pin or the other that's a slightly different size, just so you don't plug the wrong ones in. Not these ones though. It's odd, it's different. They don't normally do that. Okay, so he's got the horns in there because they do kind of move out of place a little bit. There's a little bit of a bump, but it's not too big. One good thing about these is the heads are on little ball joints, so they can still move. And compared to the Gaim ones, these are a bit more advanced, I feel, anyway, compared to the Gaim ones. The way you change the jackets, however, are very similar to the Gaim ones. And you're supposed to be able to take this hoodie off, but the head always comes off with it. So you just get the head and trying to remove this hoodie. Come on. In the process, removing the horns first. Great. Oh, this is really tight. This is not good at all. Come on, head, come out. There we go. Put that horn again. And you're now left with a half-ish head, which actually again reminds me of the Gaim stuff. But there you go. This thing does come with a piece. It's a little round bumpy piece to sort of fill up the space, but you still leave with a big gaping hole. And also comes with another piece right here. Oh, that's part of the hood. And this plugs into the back of the neck. Like that, so you can have the hood down and you can plug his plug that back in and you can still move his head, which is good. And so yeah, these front pieces also just pin a little plug there. They're on a single plug only, so it does mean that the hoodie can move and rotate a little bit. So yeah, you got the two shoulder pads there that are plugged onto this little pin that doesn't go anywhere, so you know, look after that, I guess. And you got this, you know, the weapon. It's a single solid piece, doesn't move or anything, whatever. So okay, the leg pieces, just a standard model kit really. So just pull them off. They come off really easily. So that's how they save money on these, to put more stuff in there per pack, just to make sure they can sell it at the same price. And you know, basic building is fine. It's not complicated at all. You just want to get the lower leg. Actually, yeah, you want to build the lower leg first, which is right here. Oh, like so. Okay, get the upper leg. I think this is the right one. The right one? Whatever. Don't think it really matters which leg you use, they look identical. There you go, that's one leg. Actually no, I think there's a little bit of difference, and luckily I got the right one, so I don't have to rip that off again. So get this one, get the leg. So, oh crap, the wrong way around. So there's actually a few bumps in there to make sure you get the right leg and right piece together. So put that leg in there. Come on, foot, come out. Oop. So that's fine. Now, even though the Gaim and Drive ones are all assembled in the package, they actually have the same plastic joints as this one. They've just been pre-assembled for you, and they aren't glued down or anything, so you can actually take the Gaim and Drive ones apart, and a lot of them have very similar joints. Now, I don't think they will plug into each other, but they have joints that are very similar. Is that in? No, that was in. Didn't hear a pop. Okay, now the arms. You got the hands, so get the hands out first. The arms there, just to... Okay, so this one's a bit more simple. You just literally just plug it in and there you go. It's meant to be done already. There's a shoulder pad thing up there, so use that. think I got that right. There you go. Oh, this arm. I think I plugged it the wrong way. And then shoulder. And get the shoulder pads. Now both these pegs should be a slightly different size, so the shoulder pads should be able to only plug in one side like so. And there you go. There is Spectre, well without the stickers, and for some reason this one isn't doing too well. The leg doesn't seem to want to stay in. Oops. Yeah, maybe I have to sand down the ball socket there, but it's not staying in. That's not good. The ghost one was fine. So this is what you get in each box. Now in the ghost one, because you have the ghost sticker sheet, metallic coloring right there. The Spectre one you saw just before. Let's see. Okay, the red and yellow one you do get tiny bits of stickers. You got some black shoulder pads, I think, and some silver bits to go on the blades on the back, and you got the gold and red eyes, which are kind of cool. And here, yep, the Spectre one, Kamen stuff, and then Nobunaga stuff. Got some chest coloring there, which is pretty cool. The chest coloring for that piece is meant to go on the stage. You can see there at the back, there are 2 stages. Which, while the stage is something really great to have, it's also very unfortunate that first of all they only come in one color. Now, this stage, right, well, look at Ghost first, okay, and you see right there, for some reason, they have this little black bar there, which is to plug in the shoulder pads on each side, but there's nothing to hold the suit together, so if you do want to display the suit, the Damashii, you do need to use one of these stage pieces. And you got the hood piece, the horn and the extra horn I've already attached on the Edison, I think it's Edison one. You got the extra piece for the hood that's come down, and you got this piece right here to fill up some part of the head, but not entirely, which is very weird. You look at Spectre here, you can see there's still a huge gap in the head right there, but it's better than having nothing there, I suppose. It's just weird, like they give you an extra piece of plastic to fill in the hole, but they don't fill that up completely. Well, so you got those. So you see Spectre also has one of these pieces, and you got the hood there. So identical in almost every way, except for the head, except for the coloring, and the head has the 2 horns there, and this one has 1 horn. The spare horns in here are also plugged in the other head, which does mean that there's always one head on each of these sets that will not have any horns. It means you have to swap the horns around. I think that's pretty annoying, especially how small these horn pieces are. You know, they're easy to get, easy to lose, especially when these are meant to be played by kids. And it's something that you kind of want to glue down after you painted it, so it's kind of annoying. So if this one, the sad thing is, you only get one display stage. Now this color is okay, it's more of a generic sort of coloring here. The purple one, it is cool, it's a different color, so it's not just all grey colors, but I guess that's okay. If you put I'm going to put the metallic blue one, the Tutankhamun one, on that and see how that goes. And it should actually do quite a nice coloring there, but I do wish that they come with 2 stages. And another problem with the stage is there's nowhere to hold the actual head. Nowhere to plug the weapons. I think there's some holes that you can really push hard, you can push the weapons in, but not quite. So with this set you got the whole Edison pack, you got the extra head. The way this works is you do have to swap heads, there's no face mask gimmick, there's no compound eyes or anything, so you can't do that. But at least they do come with extra heads. So if you remember Gaim didn't come with extra heads, so no matter what arms you change, the color of the eyes was still the same. For Edison you also have the gun here. You got the gun piece. For the red samurai warrior, I forget his name, he's got the shoulder pads here. And a little bar that plugs them together. He's got he's got his sword split into 2, just like he does in the show. You got the back jacket there. These 2 sword pieces there, instead of rotating around, they can't, so there's no plug in there, but instead they plug in here for some reason. So you can never quite get the ghost look of this, which is annoying. And remember that it came with stickers for the other red or yellow, so I'm not going to use any because you only get one display per stage, so it doesn't really matter. And you got the two fronts there. Now, one good thing about these is that they are still the same grey plastic, but they're entirely painted for you already. For the most part anyway. You got the red and silver and black there. So you don't really have to do too much. If you don't want to do any painting, you still have a very detailed figure. And of course you have this head with the hood. And a little sword on the back, so that's all cool. With this side, you have of course him. And this one's kind of cool. The arms there are actually plugged onto the shoulder pads, I believe. No, the shoulder pads, these plug into the shoulder pad, the sleeve, and this actual shoulder pad is hooked on a little rotating joint. So there's some extra articulation with this piece. That's kind of cool. I like that. That's a nice surprise. And by the way, just to pull off the front there, so you can see that the display stage right there does have a little ghost icon logo there that's actually molded in. So it's pretty nice. Just gonna plug those back in. Now, this is just purple plastic and has gold printed on it, but it's printed all the way around, and you know, still looks pretty good. Yeah, then look at the back of the stage there. There's some holes there. Like I said, you can maybe plug in the weapons. Not quite sure. He also has his weapon with a little hook attached to it. And but if you look on the back, there's missing plastic to save on money. It's got the two shoulder pads, and you know, we got the actual head there. Got this Kamen head and the hood. Got this this back piece again. This is also purple plastic, but they've painted it entirely in this nice shiny blue, and it looks very good. They've painted gold there. Got across two of the fronts. He doesn't come with any extra weapons though, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there, like what it's supposed to be. But anyway, so just like the actual Ghost Change series, you got Ghost and Spectre, and with Spectre's first pack also going to be these two characters, so you pretty much got the equivalent of GC 1, 2, 3, not 4, but I think 5. This one's the equivalent of 5, and these tiny little figurines. It's a quick look at the Ghost figure without all the hoods and stuff. It does look a bit skinny. Now the arms here look very weird because they can go both ways. That's what she said. And yeah, they look weird on this joint, especially with the huge gaps going on. Of course, just like the Gangan and stuff, without any shoulder pads and stuff, you got a few pegs popping out. A lot of holes on this body where the clothing plugs in. Fist hands, of course, all the weapons would just plug into the fist hands, which is fine for a candy toy that small. And there's still some molding detail there and some of the patterns and stuff, so that's cool. And of course, like I said, I didn't plug in any stuff in the back of the head, so there's a whole chunk of the head missing. He got bitten by a zombie. Brains. And just like the other ones, you have a little peg here, but I'm still not quite sure what that peg is for. I guess it's just to stop the legs from going too far, maybe. So I got a huge hole on the butt. I guess there'll be a stage for that at some point, maybe. And yeah, it's okay without all the other stuff. And of course, you'll never get the base form head, you know, like the silver head, without any of the arms change and stuff. So that's a bit disappointing. Now I'm just gonna go through this. I'm gonna give him the red armor. I'm giving the Edison armor, and just so you can see how that changes. So, like I said, you don't have any special head change things. I'm just gonna plug that in. You just plug the head in, and there you go. He's already got that head. Hooray! And let's get his gear. What is his gear? Over there. Oh, I just dropped something. And okay, so I'm gonna unplug these shoulder pads. Again, you're not gonna get the ghost in the shoulder pad in the actual form because these yellow bits don't come down, so you can't do the proper ghost thing. But oh, come on, plug in. There you go. That plugs in. Oh, that kinda maybe. Come on, plug in. Okay, this is... Oh, there you go, it's gone in. I'll get the two front bits, and now you're left with a, well, blank, ghost body thing that you can spar with, I guess. By the way, the basic assembly is the stage and that. There's a tramp stamp at the bottom. Okay, so get the jacket onto the back. Something like that. Should plug in fine. Oh. Yep, hinders some articulation here. It's got a tab there for some reason. Plug in. And plug in. There you go. You have Ghost as the Edison or whatever. There you go. No, stand still. And here you have the his Ole Damashii on there. Just to quickly show you the back. There's a huge gap on the back, which is fine. You know, can I actually store his head in there? Maybe. Let's see if I can do that. If I remove the horn, I think I can probably hold the head in there. That sounds interesting. I'll get one of those heads without the horn attached, so just to try that. I'm gonna put that in there. Does it fit? No, it doesn't fit. Would it hide in there? No. Oh well. Plug that in there. There you go. You got a little hole there for eventually a stage act or something that you can plug in. Let's go for the articulation when he's wearing this. You can't really look up because this tab, and I guess it stops you from pushing the clothing off. But he can still turn his head, and when he turns his head he can look down a little bit, so that's okay. Supposed to have rotating it up and down just like the other figures. Arm goes up. Oh, there's actually bump that comes out. That's kind of cool. That's different from the other ones. This arm actually extends out. It's not just a little joint there. That's cool. Rotating joint here. Rotating joint there. Got some no torso joint. Leg goes up, back, up. Single joint there, and the feet are on little ball joints. Did I plug his feet the wrong way around? I might have done. So I just went through all the different costumes on different podiums, on different bodies, and a few things I'll be cycling through the photos through this, but a few things here that I noticed. First of all, this leg is still popping off like a and this guy here, he does fit on the display stage, but not quite. You see, it's a bit bumping against each other just a little bit, but it does fit, which is a little bit annoying. And the thing I noticed is because the plastic color in each set is the same. So in the Damashii set of the King Tut and Nobunaga are all purple plastic. They have sticker sheets for the shoulder pads for King Tut, but it's in purple. So if you don't put the sticker sheets on, it looks kind of weird. Like you got this green, metallic green thing going on, but with purple shoulder pads. Same here. This should be black, but I don't put the stickers on yet until later because I probably decide to paint instead of stickers. So again, it's a bit weird here. It's just this color, but this kind of makes a bit more sense. It actually looks better not attaching these because the base body of Ghost is black, so it makes more sense there. So yeah, just a few things that are a bit weird. And finally, the most annoying thing is with the Nobunaga thing. Look at this. Oops, sorry. Why am I saying something to that figure? See, it falls off. It does not fall off Ghost. Which means, does that mean the back body of Spectre is a bit loose, the peg, but his main jacket fits fine and King Tut fits fine, so I have no idea what's going on. It's kind of annoying, and as well as this one of these shoulder pads is also quite loose as well. His left one's okay. Okay, his left one's a bit loose. Not to the point where it falls off, so it's fine, but just a bit loose. And then when he's wearing the purple one, it does restrict a lot of articulation. So yeah, it's just that's annoying. So overall now, compare this to the previous one. The one that's the least fun is the drive one, because the tires don't spin on the body. You can do all the tire swapping and stuff, but there's not too much going on. The bigger Tire Kogan series, of course, is a lot better for tire changing. But in the mini Kanito version wasn't too good. But the closest to compare to is the Gaim ones. The Gaim ones that you remove the shoulder pads and you remove the back and the front. This one's a bit more messy because you have a lot more parts going on, but even though it's a bit more messy to deal with, it is a lot more fun to deal with. But I guess my biggest complaint is with the Gaim stuff, you can remove the armor and then place them. All of the fruit arms have a little stage thing that you can place them and turn them into the pieces of fruit. And in essence, you have an actual hanger, like a storage stick thing that you can plug all the pieces together so they don't go missing. Except for the weapons, but even the weapons you sort of stick in there somewhere in the fruit, like you're slicing through the fruit. and it kind of works. So, but here you got these 2-stage things, but even then they don't hold all the pieces. The head for that one is just lying around. I don't know what to do with that. Swapping the horns is also very annoying. You get these pieces just to plug in the shoulder pads, but again, nothing puts them together. It would have been a lot better if these stage pieces have more holes in them, that you can maybe a hole in there just to plug this head, a few bits so you plug the weapons in, maybe had weapons plug in so they stand up there on display. That'd be good, right? But no, you can't do that. So you're left with all these pieces, not quite sure how to store them, so you must keep the box and store them in there, I guess. It's just kind of annoying, as well as extra pieces. Like you can either use the hood or the fold down hood bits to go on the back of the head, which again, it's a good thing, but you don't have, again, display pieces to put them there. You can use one of these spare heads to plug them in, I guess, so that's something. Actually, you can't use this head to plug that in. Can you use the other heads? Seriously? Do they not let you do that? I think they don't let you do that. That's kind of weird. Yeah, actually scrap that. You can't use any of these heads to have the hood come down piece, which, yeah, this hood piece there, there's nothing to plug this into. You can't just plug this in. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, that's very annoying. More points there. So, in conclusion, this is a bit of a mess. Quality control is a bit iffy. But it's a lot fun, but also pieces are a lot easier to go missing. Now, I'll say I'll do an update after I've painted all of these, but I said that with Drive, and I haven't quite gotten around to it yet. Oops. But I guess I'll eventually come around to that. I guess just for a quick final comparison, here's the soft vinyl version of Lexicon. Here's a vinyl version of this. See, it's pretty similar. And you got Spectre there, so they are the same scale. So fully compatible. So you get some soft vinyl stuff, and you got some of these. You can definitely put them together next to each other and see how that goes. Here's just a quick comparison. Yes, the Shodo Kamen series is the same scale, and I really need to get going and film a review of this series as well, the 4 figurines, because my friends are waiting for them. Oops. If you have found this video useful, please click the like button, subscribe button, also leave a comment below on how you feel about this series or any other previous series. I think I started with Decade. I'm not sure about Kiva, but the Decade had the little changing figurines. There was the Motion Revive series, which was, I think it's sort of the same scale, but yeah, tell me what you think about those as well. And if you want to support this channel, check out my other Kamen Rider related toy videos. I have a bunch of them, a lot of them, and you can watch them without ad block. I would appreciate that a lot, and you can also support this channel even further by heading over to the Patreon page. I'll appreciate that as well if you do. But if you don't, that's fine. Most importantly, take care, have a nice day, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye now.